I'm Simon Kosminski. I'm IT Director at SJ Berman, and I've been the chair of this year's Legal Week Strategic Technology Conference. Well, I think we've covered the whole range of topics, from the world economy through to the changing nature of the legal marketplace, through to issues about risk and compliance. So really the whole environment in which IT practitioners are operating. For me, the highlight was the ex-senior partner of Erwin Mitchell describing how he thought that IT directors and other non-lawyers should actually be running law firms. And I think probably the second highlight was hearing the special agents from the FBI talking about all the challenges they face in terms of cyber threats. It's been a really good cross-section of people to talk to. Particularly interesting for me because we've got a number of delegates from the US, and particularly from large global law firms, and that's always fascinating to see what differences and what similarities exist between what they're doing and what we're doing in the UK. And the most important time for delegates is the time at the bar around the dinner table where they're actually able to chat in detail to their peers in other firms.
Technology is key. It's a key differentiator, and it's a key business enhancement device for law firms. In a world in which the hourly rate is no longer an accurate surrogate in the minds of clients for value, and that they want to have alternative fee arrangements with firms sharing in risk on outcomes and sharing in cost with flat fee pricing. What's really become important is the profitability of the work, at least as much as the revenue it generates.
The most exciting thing we did to start with is we sort of focused on the client side, so we've done quite a lot of sort of client applications and client benefits, and now we're focusing on how can we make this work internally, and how we can allow our lawyers, who we're finding are more and more mobile because our deals are covering more and more jurisdictions, how can we fill that dead time? How can we get them productive when they're out and about? And that's really where we're seeing the real business benefit from using sort of smart devices, tablets and mobiles.
I have enjoyed the conference. For me, this is a standout event in the legal calendar every year. I mean, we have a lot of events, but for me it always stands out because it's a relatively small event, but with a very strong contingent of law firms. So the networking is excellent, and we've also had some standout external speakers. So we did a couple of sessions myself yesterday. I interviewed Mike Gibson from RIM and ran a panel of suppliers and IT directors, both talking about mobility, particularly sort of consumer devices, bring your own device, and the security aspects of that, which is obviously a topic that seems to be top of mind for most law firms today. It's always a standout event in the calendar for me because you have a relatively small group which actually really lends itself to networking and high quality delegates in terms of the firms that are represented. This year in particular, we had a very strong mix from outside the UK, and so my normal circle of law firms was supplemented by people I know but don't see very often, and therefore the quality of conversation in the networking events and the meals and so on was extremely good.
My name is Anthony Parker, Senior Conference Manager at Legal Week. Legal Week launched the Strategic Technology Forum back in 2007 with a vision to bring together the most senior gathering of IT professionals and other strategic professionals from within law firms. The CIOs are really sort of playing a much more central role in protecting the interests of law firms and also in helping the firm to become more efficient and more competitive. The Strategic Technology Forum attracts a global delegation, and it allows people who are really at the top of their game to come to the event and exchange ideas with like-minded peers. One thing that delegates say time and time again to me is that the residential nature of the forum is really, it allows the attendees to spend quality time with their peers, and alongside the main programme, we also really invest a lot of time and effort in tailoring a really varied social programme that I think allows people to have the off-the-record conversations that really add value to them.